Hapa kama mtu ni mfupi, kama mtu ni mfupi sana na alikuja late anaumia. But I think kuna ile feeling poa wakati mtu unasikia hiyo sauti kwa ground kuliko kuwatch.
Nani ameleta wanaleta huku?
Even if it rains, they have to. Hawezi maliza mapema. Unaona venye schedule hata kukinyesha wataenda na hiyo mvua. wali wanakushukishia. I don't know whether you will take a motorbike ndo juu it's some a bit distance. Abenga koru kebuko mpaka Kiongeti. So Nduthi, I think utapanda Nduthi kutoka hapa Elsgate if you are able, but still it's a walking distance. Na ukinipigia unipigie hii simu hii yenye nimekupigia hiyo namba. Ate?
Nisitafutia hapa record inakuwa wapi? Nimejaribu kutafuta sipati. Ndio staff ya kurekod.
Ile kama app ama kamera?
Kamera una record.
Unamaanisha hizi wanama gani?
Ikuwe ni video more over video.
Unaona video yako inashika ni simu gani? Ni Samsung, ni kama hii yenye na live streamia, but ni venye kuko cloud sasa ndio maana inaonyesha, but ukienda kuiwatch kwa nyumba kwa sawa.
Sasa na live stream.
Mimi na live stream hapa sasa, hata nikiupload videos network iko chini kidogo. Hapa kama mtu ni mfupi anakula ngumu. Ni mfupi, hata ukisimama huko bado upate mtu amebebwa juu ya mgongo, hakuna kitu. Cheki, unaweza kuwa na so nikubaie kutoka kwa KBC, nikubaie kwa M-Pesa, uninunulie credit juu hii ndio iko nani ni bundles zitanipiga noma, nataka kuhotspot hii. Ni mnyama.
Ana basi na wewe. Ana msaidie kuuza pesa. Ana msaidie kuuza pesa.
Hizo ni za adverts, hata hazirace. Hizo ni na advertise tu Betika.
Kuna mabasi ziko huku na tent eh? Sijapaka karibu na midboard yangu. Nikuje huko. Uende wapi? Utafika huko kweli? Niko huku nini kwa mabasi, mahali naona watu juu kwa mabasi. Red wapi? Niko karibu hapo. Ya? Lakini kuona maana.
Ate?
Nasema pilot. Jamaa anakuwa yani kuoperate hiyo kitu.
Hata hiyo lens iko hapo, hiyo kamera unajua inatoka 7.5 million. Hiyo lens yao. Lens only, si kamera. Hii mwenye. Si kuna ile ingine ya kamera. Hii hata hii iko nayo ndio hii by the way. Hiyo lens inaweza zoom mtu wako Naivasha town saa hii. Hiyo lens inaweza zoom mtu wako Naivasha town saa hii. Hizi sasa ni za advert tu. Hizo si za kurace. Hizo ni advertisement. Okay, kuna unajua hizi unaona hizi zenye zinapita nyuma ziko sponsored. So hiyo kampuni imewasponsor ndio wanaonyeshana. Guys, the place is cloudy, so that is the reason why the network is just doing that as it is doing. But I'm trying to cover. The network is so poor. Network and the place is cloudy. So I think that's the reason why. Thank you for watching. Like the live on YouTube. Also, no, zinapita. They are just passing. This is the first round. It will also zitakuwa zinapita. Already we have counted around seven of them. Yeah, they are coming in shifts. Yeah, this is the final stage, and of course there will be a second round. I'm sorry for the quality, but you will bear with me because the place is crowdy, cloudy, not crowdy. And the network is congested somehow, so it might be deterring. Please, wale watu wa TikTok.
Mrembo kona nywele smart kama ya farasi. Halo. Muiba. Muiba. Muiba liko iba.
Thank you, Kipsat, for joining. I'm live also on YouTube, so you can invite others to watch. So though the quality is low, very low, the place is cloudy. We are at the first round, of course. Already 7 racing cars have passed. We are waiting also others. Then the second round will be completed at 2:30. So, yes, as you can see, the place is a lot of people. Oh yeah, check it. You're doing it for commercial or you can nini? Yeah. Si unipige moja, I will pay you pia. Kutoka mbali. Acha nitoe mask. Portrait will do better. Portrait sitakuwa poa, but half. Bro, don't play music. Niko live on YouTube. It has a bigger copyright. YouTube. Yes, alikuwa ananipiga but pia uko live.
Unakonga na YouTube?
Yeah, I have a YouTube. Mimi ndio imenileta hapa, hata sijakuja kujienjoy. These are nice ones. Yeah, I know, right. Niko sawa. Utazinitumia, utachukua namba yako ya WhatsApp. Live yangu inanisumbua. YouTube. Nikupe namba ama nichukue yako? Ndio watu wanajuananga, hata huwezi jua pale next. Mimi nimekaa hapa tangu Thursday.
nimechelewa kidogo shule.
Mi nimekava since day one. Hii ni ya nini? That is way clear. Thank you, Simon. So the first round is already completed. I think then we will have a second round to the final stage. Yangu. Omache, tuseme Omache.
Omache. Unaona ni Mkisii?
Kabisa. Hata nimesikia wakiongea Omache. Sisi ni watu unaona sasa. Change Omache Ngoro, but huwa anazunguka sana hizi ma events zote for content creation.
Lazima ujitume.
Sasa inabidi.
Utani text YouTube yako tukusupport.
Dia. Nimemonetize 3 years ago. I've made a lot.
Any legend. Yes.
I muted the live because of the background music. So to avoid copyright issues. So the reason why I've decided to mute the live is because of some of the music that is playing, background music on YouTube can easily issue a copyright claim. So that's the reason why I'm muting the live. But round one is done, the final day, and of course, a lot of people just flocking in, as you can see. And thank you for watching my live. God bless you all. As shida, I don't have bundles. The phone that is live is the one I'm using to live stream. I don't know what to do, but I think Washamaliza the first round. Now we are waiting for the second round. Unajua the first round started exactly at 9:15. So the second round will be at 2 p.m. exactly, and that's the time when the final round will be. Washamaliza the first round. Now we are waiting for the second round. Unajua the first round started exactly at 9:15. So the second round will be at 2 p.m. exactly, and that's the time when the final round will be. Washamaliza the first round. Now we are waiting for the second round. Unajua the first round started exactly at 9:15. So the second round will be at 2 p.m. exactly, and that's the time when the final round will be. Washamaliza the first round. Now we are waiting for the second round. Unajua the first round started exactly at 9:15. So the second round will be at 2 p.m. exactly, and that's the time when the final. So I'm taking you far to the end at the start pale wameanzia. Washamaliza the first. And I will show you vile kunakaa, watu ni kudonjo, wanakuja kufinish na kumalo. Guys, as you can see, watu wanaendelea kuflock in, and of course kila mtu na starehe zake. Yeah, as you can see, I don't have a good phone that can zoom that much, but already round one is completed. Now we are waiting for the second round. Of course, I will be coming with various highlights, so make sure you subscribe on this channel. Hello. Yes. Eh. Bad man winner section. Okay. Okay, the first round zishamaliza ambazo zilianza 9:15. So the second round basically it will start at maybe 13:30 hapo somewhere. It will depend, you know, also kama weather vile wanaangalia. So the first round ishaisha. Yes sir. it is what it is. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize some of you don't understand Kiswahili, but I'm not good in English. I want to show you from the start point, then later I will return you back to the second round that will begin at maybe 13:30 to 2 p.m. That is the second round and the final for 2024.
Which didn't turn out good for him, so he went back to P2 and he's showing his ability.
So,
even Adrian Formo is
yes,
originally from that sort of background.
Yes.
So it shows that, you know, once you get up to there and you have the right approach, the chances of doing well in international WRC are there. So for our drivers who are already in WRC2,
yes,
and I think they're able to, with opportunity, more events and more exposure internationally, especially the younger ones, they could actually push up to the top of WRC2 and then get an opportunity in P1.
Yes,
yeah.
And of course a number of Kenyans in the mix for the WRC2, the African champion Karan Patel, as well as five-time winner Carl Tundo in the mix. What their chances? I mean, we know it's the final day.
I think next year gives much more opportunity, because the FIA has announced that number one, the hybrid is out. Number two, they are trying to reduce the cost of the P1 cars. They've set a limit at €400,000. The idea being that there should be more cars, plus they've also asked the teams to detune the cars to make them more affordable. Yeah. So at the same time, what they've done is they've created like a super WRC2 category, meaning the top super WRC2 cars are going to be allowed to have more performance next year. So the gap between P1 and P2 will close very much. Yes. Now P2 are many already. It's not just 3 manufacturers like in P1.
Like in P1.
WRC2, there are, I believe, 7 or 8 different manufacturers who have cars already. So it means all those manufacturers will now start taking an interest in the overall World Championship.
Yes.
Because when the gap is smaller, some events might be won by the Rally 2 cars.
Yeah.
And we are already in Rally 2 here. So you see, that might help us to get closer and have more opportunity to get into the top world level.
And yeah. And when FI, with the announcement that they might not be having the end of the hybrid cars, what advantage does that play?
You know, it's like technology, what is available. So they tried, because everybody in the world in the last few years has been pushing very hard for electric as an environmental saving concern.
Yes.
And over the years, people are realizing that it is not the best solution. Manufacturers, especially like Toyota, are proposing hydrogen instead of electric. And they've even rallied with hydrogen cars to prove that it's a viable vehicle, reliability-wise and safety-wise. So that is probably the reason that FIA are dropping the hybrid. Because the push was for it to go electric and to go wholly electric.
Yes.
Now it means that next year it will still be internal combustion engines. They say ICE, internal combustion engine. So all the cars are still going to be a bit like the old school. Yeah. And then by bringing down the performance of the Rally 1 and bringing up the top Rally 2 cars closer, you have now more international interest, because more manufacturers have a possibility to do well and to get recognition at the top. But on the side, it gives people like us an opportunity to get in as well, because we're already in Rally 2.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. And let's go back to Adrian Formo and how they did come up. We see that they were picked from, rally, kind of an initiative that's run by the French government to bring up.
French Federation, something.
Yeah,
They have
yes.
very, very potent, well-organized training camps and schools for promising young drivers in Europe, in all the countries.
Yes.
We've just launched ours here on Wednesday.
On Friday, yes.
I hope it will be as good. So, promising youngsters from small races around the country, that's the grassroots, what we call, need to be picked and then given opportunity to compete on equal level. What's very important is they must compete on equal level. When somebody is very rich and they can get a superior car, that doesn't prove much.
Yes.
Yeah? Because are they winning on their ability or are they winning on their money? Yeah. But if you give like 10 youngsters the same car and the same backup and say, okay, prove yourself now, then you will start getting real people who think and can drive and can, avoid trouble. Because now the attitude is just furuga. Break the car, doesn't matter. You have the money to fix it. But if that is limited, and even the amount of damage that you do is part of the equation of doing well. Because you cannot be a winner if you're always breaking your car. Calais has managed to keep his car together, that's why he's leading.
Yeah, Jerry Noville really having he was one of the front runners, I might say so.
Yes.
By really having
and he
a
has
tough
the pace.
rally. Yes.
He has the pace. I think he's had some fastest times.
Yeah, on the opening day at the super special stage, yes. But it's been really tough for them. The mud and as well as the fresh has really turned them up. They had to relook at their strategy in the safari.
It's actually a lot of cars have crashed this year. The Ugandan driver Yasin had quite a bad crash. The car's quite badly damaged. Our own handicapped driver is just amazing.
Yes.
Nikhil is just amazing. He is beating able-bodied drivers in most of the rallies that he does. He had a bad crash, but fortunately they're both fine. The driver, navigator are all well. So they will continue fighting, I'm sure. They will be back in action.
And of course, the Tosif Khan and Karan Patel, they were really, they've
had problems as well. Otherwise, I expect they would be closer to Tundo, if not ahead. But it's good that they're hanging in there and they're in the top 20. So we are happy with their performance and tenacity.
Yeah. And of course, a number of Kenyan drivers also just using this to get points in the KNRC, which is the second round of the season.
It's very important for us locally, that part of it, that we still remain connected to the safari, because the safari is really like a foreign event. Foreigners come here and they have their competition and go away. So if we can be part of it, it will help uplift our national motorsport to international level.
Yes, indeed. And maybe Yasin being the only one from outside, being from the region, yes.
But he's competing as I think we've joined the East African community now, so the drivers can represent each other. So he was running actually in the Kenyan championship in the safari.
Yes.
He was being counted as one of the Kenyans.
Yes, indeed. And he also did announce that he'll be doing all the KNRC rounds, and who knows, he could be
a Kenya champion.
A Kenya champion.
This year.
He could be a Kenyan champion. He did finish third in Eldoret, yes.
I've been proposing for the last couple of years that we need an East African championship. Let's say two events here, 2 events in Uganda, 2 events in Tanzania. Rwanda also is very keen. Burundi, we could have events like that, which is maybe 7 or 8 events, which count to an East African championship. And now it will mean then that drivers will now start crossing, more drivers from one country to the another country to participate for that championship. And that could boost in the region, not just in Kenya.
Yes, indeed, and it will put the East African drivers on the world map, so to say.
Those are the sort of things we need to look at to promote our own motorsport in this region. We should not just sit back and wait for the next safari. We have to start today. When the safari finishes, we should be focusing on can we do this, can we do that, can we build our own cars, can we have budget cars, can we have more circuits in the counties, and so on, with a lot of motorsport activity, can we train more officials to run those events, can we have more people scrutineering and making sure the locally made vehicles are safe, and all that sort of stuff.
Yes, indeed. We're speaking to Azza Anwar, a veteran rally driver, still in the world of motorsports, bringing up, molding future stars under Azza Anwar Motorsports Academy. Let's now link up with the newsfeed from the WRC. This is KBC Channel 1. Of course, Safari Rally ongoing until late in the evening when we know who will be the champion.
Short right over soup. And left block. Right. Follow me dearly. Caution down. Slippy maybe.
Yeah, happy to get through the loop without issue. It's not an easy one, that, and of course the first stage this morning didn't go well. It went fine, but of course our judgment in the rough places was probably far too conservative, or at least compared to the other guys. Yeah, wedi bod yn bore glen allan ar y cyfan, dim problem, dim mistake. Wedyn chydig bach rhy ofalus allan y cymol gynta yn y llefydd rough, ond heblaw am hynna mae bethau wedi gweithio'n iawn. 30. Late stop, 4 right sharp over crest, very narrow. Take 2 block, 3 right sharp, narrow. Opens over crest, long.
Safely through this stage. Was it rougher than you expected?
Yeah, it's quite bad actually. A lot of big blocks everywhere and on the line, so it's likely will not end until the very end of the stage. So I'm not so happy to see all of those already now, but yeah, we will keep on going and try to manage the one piece in the car, and we'll be good. Okay.
Oikea ram aina 10. Oikea helppo yl. Vasemmalla ajan 41. Pitki oikein M. Lopussa kerran plus. Kierrä. 3. Lyhyt vasen stop 4. Miinusta. Lyhyt vasen miinus. Älä.
Yeah, it was clear that it's really rough, especially like the first one of the loop. So yeah, not really clever or not even a chance to fight for the day points, let's say, if you don't go all in like the other guys. So the plan is just to take care. Joo, aamu meni tosiaan ihan hyvin, että ajettiin omaa vauhtia, ei ollut mitään ylimääräistä niin sanotusti, että nätisti tullaan ja yritetään pitää vehkeet ehjänä.
happened?
Did you see those stones? Stones like this. Impossible to avoid. And I don't know where they come from, but they were massive, 2 of them.
Can you get the car back?
We can get the car back, but I slow down just to get the car back.
I spun in the States, I reversed, and yeah. I had some cars in the front, they put some massive stone on the road, and I didn't want to take the wheel off, so I just, in a fourth gear corner, I spun, I reversed, and yeah. It's yeah.
How far into the stage was that?
I would say first part, middle, or somewhere there, so yeah. Not good.
Gauche 110 taux dur et 4. 110 taux dur et 4. 150 mètres piège. Saut 5. Dans 50. Gauche et dur. Gauche 140 long en frein.
What was it like?
Well, I've been slowing down a lot. I had the info that there was a big rock in the middle of the road, so I was searching it for at least 700 meters. So I've lost a lot of time, but we have no trouble, so that's the main important thing for now.
Et attention. Cause of a crash. Crash fortunately. Short right over soup. And left lock.
Hello, welcome once again to magical Kenya. Courtesy of Kenya Tourism Board, we have got the magical moments on this program. I'm Topi Liambila.
And my name is Dodi Kanja.
And we are
Kenya.
Magical Kenya. magical moments, golden magical moments of the WRC Safari Rally 2024 edition, which is coming to an end today at Hell's Gate, where they're going to close the day. And it's very interesting because, like what we are saying, I mean, you told us about the different point system. You know, like in the old Safari Rally, we used to look at the leaderboard and say, okay, who is heading, who is leading, who is on the way, what motors are riding, you know, as they're powering, who is coming into Nairobi first, who is going to come second. You know, people are looking at who is leading on the road. But here is a totally different ball game. It's not about who is...
Totally different ball game, because in motor rallying, you compete against time. Of course, now I'm told now, Calderon Perez is still actually on the lead. And then Adolfo Fombo, the Ford Puma, is actually at number 2. And Takamoto Kasuta are fighting for podium position, is at number 3. But like we say, the rally is not finished until you touch the last Wolf power stage.
And of course, now we're talking about the power stages, which are, we've got several special stages, and these have, basically they have evolved, and you know, it's part of not reducing what the rally does, but I think it was because of one thing that made them, you know, like cut down the rally from the moribund Safari Rally to these special stages, because that was what was being done in Europe. And they changed, that WRC changed these because of safety reasons. And also, like, you know, any competition today is designed to meet the market demand of television and radio. So they want something where the cameras can be able to film properly, and that's why the super stages, when it's confined like that, it allows for better viewing for everybody else.
Absolutely.
So not just the fans are there.
Fear. The players don't call Paris also. They want to make money. And the idea about circuiting this series is actually about making sure that they are shown on television, they are shown also on social media, to be able to make that plus dollar out of these concepts. But when it comes to homologation, because we said we're going to talk about homologation, homologation is these regulations that come from fear.
Yeah, basically, like, you know, like what I wanted to point out is that, you know, the fans are seeing these little cars, these little monsters, you know, powering away. They're faster than the normal cars, and they've got this noise, and you know, they look very powerful and what. And, you know, like before the break or before we went off in the first session, I said that, you know, these are not your ordinary state-of-the-art vehicle that you buy at whichever motor you're buying, whether you're importing it from wherever, or from Europe or from Asia. It's not that car. It's not the car that, you know, you register with KRA and boom, you're good to go.
Absolutely, absolutely.
This is different.
This is quite different.
The cars are bought, or not like, you know, the other cars, but then they're again redesigned.
Redesigned,
and which is called homologation.
You know, look at,
give us a brief.
Look at Toyota Yaris.
Yeah.
Toyota Yaris actually is what we'd call here a Vitz, 1600 cc. What happens actually about this particular car is the aerodynamics of this car and the horsepower. With the new homologation, actually, you know, the hybrid system, whereby they embedded the 130 kilowatts of energy, hybrid power, which also went to make it almost 500 bhp, such that when this car is combined with these kilowatts, 130, and 1.6 turbo engine, they are able to produce slightly above 500 BP horsepower. Yeah. This is the kind of car that we have, actually. And of course, now the homologation also comes up with the you know, like, remember those are cars, the Group B cars, we had this spoiler, kind of like a wing. These days we have a flask, some kind of like something that we're able to put the car down aerodynamically. And
so, which of course, I mean, it's really, like you're taking us through, and I believe that, you know, just like me, I'm looking at you, I'm saying, what is Daudi talking about? And I believe that, you know, fans out there are also wondering, wow, what is this? What are these people talking about? But this is magical Kenya.
Absolutely.
Now, these cars, when they're redesigned and redefined, and these big rally drivers come to Kenya, what is special? What is Kenya offering? Why is everybody wanting to come to Kenya, the Safari Rally?
So many tourist destinations, you know, like the hidden gems of this country. We have the Malindi Marine Park, which is actually surfing, snorkeling, deep sea fishing. and major other water sports and water fun activities, then this is the place to be. That is the Malindi Marine Park. We have other gems like the Marsabit International Game Derby. This is where Kemo stole the line in a showcase of Samburu unique history, culture, and ethnic and religious diversity. We have so many of those gems that Kenya, when you look at a country like Morocco, I was talking to Hainga Okwemba today in the English service, that Morocco is able to, every year, 12 million tourists. And here, and they don't have the kind of magical destinations that we have in this country.
Yeah,
if
you
we
know,
are
like the
able to
wildlife,
market our
the
country
lakes.
very well, the lakes, the sand dunes, the desert, the mountains, we'll be able to hit even 5 million Kenyan tourists in this country.
Yeah, and now, like, okay, fine, everybody's converging on Naivasha, and you know, it's a big story because now we are talking about Naivasha. It's not just about the rally. Now, the rally actually brings in, they say, it's somebody was telling me about like almost 78 million, you know, dollars being injected into the economy. Because of Naivasha, the people converging there, that people are not just going there for motor rallying. There'll be food. There'll be, you know, entertainment. And all that in Naivasha. Do we have the kind of capacity to accommodate all these guests in Naivasha? I mean...
some of them are sleeping in tents.
Yeah.
Because as of now, Naivasha, say 3 months before this rally, you're not able to get accommodation. You have to book accommodation in advance. And the Subaru boys, they know how to kind of like survive. They carry their tents, and the bikers carry their tents to be able now to camp, because hotel accommodation can also be pretty expensive this time around.
So if you are telling a visitor coming to view the safari rally and you tell them Naivasha is the sport, what are the key, what do the visitors need to look for when they come to Naivasha?
There is actually the motorboating, Lake Naivasha. There is the Crescent Island for the birds. And of course, there is the Hell's Gate, the nature trail of the Hell's Gate, whereby there will be the power stage. There are so many other places that you can go to, the geothermal that produces those plumes. And I'm telling you, they have that, I'm told they have that special swimming pool that once you get into that swimming pool, some of the skin diseases get away.
Also,
some of the stories that we hear.
Special water,
special
steaming up from the ground. So it's got all that minerals and all that spray. So it's very interesting because like now what we are looking at today, being the ultimate day of the 2024 WRC Safari Rally, which is now everything, all action centers on Naivasha. And Hell's Gate is going to be the main, main portal where we are going to face even the prize giving and everything. Because normally they do it at the wildlife training school. But this time they're going to take it to Hell's Gate, and Hell's Gate, you know, is phenomenal.
It's quite phenomenal.
It's quite phenomenal.
Quite phenomenal.
Very interesting, and you know, this is where, I mean, I wonder why it was given that name, Hell's Gate. I mean, is it like, you know, when you get there, you go to hell?
They're kind of like, it looks like Hell's Kitchen. There's some tunnels that once you get there, the kind of stones, you know, volcanic
they're the volcanic
stuff
you know,
that might be erupted, might be millions of years ago. It looks like hell. I think that's why it was named Hell.
And you also realize that also around Naivasha there are very interesting names, like Sleeping Warrior. Yeah, like Sleeping Warrior.
The Sleeping Warrior.
Yeah, when you hear something like Sleeping Warrior.
It's kind of like a hill.
Yeah.
Every time I'm driving towards my account in Nakuru, I always look at my left and see that it looks like a Sleeping Warrior.
Yeah, like you know, the hills.
The hill looks like it's a Maasai holding a thimble. And with the Kichwa.
So because he's not moving, so he's
and the place
presumed is the Sleeping Warrior.
The place is quite torturous, especially when it rains. It's quite torturous for the WRC cars.
Well, you are watching Magical Moments on KBC Channel 1, part of the WRC 2024 Safari Rally coverage. And here in the studio, you're with Topi Liambila.
And I am Daudi Kanja, Magical Kenya Moments.
And for courtesy of Kenya Tourism Board, we shall be back again after 4, and this time we shall have now the numbers and knowing exactly like what's happened, what's cooked, as we wrap up on the show. So everybody watching KBC Channel 1, please stay tuned because there's more to come. And of course, we shall have, we had as annual 26 rallies. You know, this guy has actually competed in more rallies than even Joginda and Shekameta, the big guys.
Annual homologates cars.
Yes. Oh, that's beautiful.
In the Kenya National Championship.
From all of us here at Magical Kenya, we say goodbye, but don't go away. Stay with KBC Channel 1 for more action and more reports on the WRC 2024 Safari Rally. It's good afternoon.
Many have undertaken to draw up an account of the things that have been fulfilled among us, just as they were handed down to us by those who from the first were eyewitnesses and servants of the word. With this in mind, since I
Rally cars are the most technologically advanced vehicles on the planet. Their ability to tackle tough terrains of gravel, sand, and even mud with great agility, speed, stability, and safety is unmatched. In this video, we are going to cover the basics of how a rally car works. Starting from the exterior, rally cars are adapted from normal cars on the road. For instance, Toyota's GR Yaris is based off of the Yaris platform. Interestingly, this similarity stops with the shell as all the other internals are swapped out with custom performance parts. Even so, the exterior is heavily modified for aerodynamics as per the WRC rules. The car's body panels snap together and can be easily bolted onto the chassis. Materials range from carbon fiber to aluminum. The chassis is made up of a space frame designed to provide maximum protection for the driver and the co-driver. Aerodynamic features include side skirts and a pronounced rear spoiler for downforce and stability, as well as air ducts for cooling various internal components. On the front, the cars have a splitter meant for creating downforce. On either side, they are fitted with dive planes that not only provide aggressive looks but also channel air along the side panels. Note that in the new cars, there's just the single dive plane that attaches to the front bumper from the side. The wider wheel arches, side vents, and skirts help direct air from front of the car